guys, welcome to tonight's bbcan 9 chat.
It is episode 19.
Yes.
We are really trucking along here.
We're rocking and rolling. We're
down
down
to
to
a few weeks left, right?
seven house guests.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, last time, Jed won the HOH, and he nominated T-Squared, Tina and Tara.
TNT.
The Tina Tuna platter.
Yeah.
Possible backdoor?
Yeah, he was like thinking about backdooring Brayden. Got to see what happens with the POV.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Well, the two besties are on the block. 2 out of the 3 olds in the house. They're not happy about it.
They're not. But Tina's not super worried because she knows between her and Tara's going to be the target. Plus, there is the potential for a backdoor move, so she's gotten assurances from Jed multiple times that she's going to be safe this week.
Well, Tara is like, I'm going. I know.
I mean, between the two, Tara is the bigger threat.
Do you think it was the fire?
She's got a fire. You know that.
Well, Kiefer says that Tara's got to go, or possibly Brayden.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are 2 people that are not really in his group. I mean, Brayden's kind of like a hanger-oner, but they can't trust that he wouldn't go for them if he won HOH. And Tara is a former oddball as well. She's on the outside, so.
Would you say they were like toilet paper on your shoe?
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I know some people who would.
I don't know anybody.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Kiefer tells Tina in confidence that she doesn't have to worry about a damn thing. She doesn't have to do a damn thing unless Brayden wins the veto.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's going to go.
Kiefer is very much thinking, like, Brayden's the target this week. We're going to make this backdoor happen, and it's going to be fine. And he's going to be still in the middle, in between Tina and Tara on one side and the trio on the other side.
He's really playing that middle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Tara goes to Beth. She's got this plan. She's going to pump up Beth.
Yeah.
And say, you're like the best one in the house.
Beth is like, I know. But Tara is saying, like, you're a woman. You need somebody to be, like, backing you up if you're in the final 2. Like, people are not going to be as likely to vote for you if you're up against someone
who's got a better resume than you.
Or, like, who's a man, like Ty or Jed.
Right. AKA the boys.
Because Beth has been saying for a while now, like, I've done so much more in this game than Ty or Jed, but they get all the credit for it.
Don't waste my time. Show me.
Right. But Tara was also saying, there's no way I would target you moving forward because I know you are the only person left who would possibly bring me to the final 2. Like, yes, she's close with Tina, but her reasoning here is, like, Tina is never going to be in a situation where she's going to be choosing someone to go with her.
She's going to get dragged to the end.
She would be taken to the end. She would not be doing the taking. So
she's not getting asked to the prom. So she wants Beth to ask her to the prom.
So Tara's trying to say, like, keep me around because I could be good for you in the end game.
And if you took out Ty and or Jed, that will look really good on your resume.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to ensure you're definitely going to win.
Yeah.
And you won't have to worry about potentially losing to Ty or Jed.
Have a good resume.
And,
learn
like,
that
take
phone.
them out, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Beth and Jed are having a little cuddle session. And
Beth was telling Jed about a lot of what she discussed with Tara.
I'm not getting credit for everything that I'm doing. Jed!
And Jed was all like, don't let anybody get in your head.
I want to get in your head.
We're going to the finals together.
Then she said she would cut them.
That's what she said in the diary room. That's not what she says when she's talking to the cameras on the live feeds. She's all like, I want to go to the end with the guys, and I think that I can beat them because I've done more. We'll see. I don't know. We're getting conflicting reports here from Beth.
You know what time it is.
Oh my god!
Player picks!
Time to pick some players.
Jed picks first. Oh, it's tied. Awesome.
Right.
Would you like to pick next?
Sure. All right, Tara's up. House guest choice.
Whoa!
She picked Kiefer.
She couldn't pick Beth because that would have been too obvious.
Yeah, she's trying to get something going with Beth, but Also, Tina and Tara had discussed they definitely wanted to pick Kiefer because Kiefer was saying, yes, I'll use the veto on one of you guys. He wants this backdoor move to happen.
Right.
So...
because he thinks it's going to be Braden.
Yeah.
All right. So Braden is like, oh, please, there's like 2 more chips in there. I got to be able...
It wasn't... Tina picked out Beth. Yikes. So Braden is potentially the backdoor target this week, and he
looks upset.
He can't play in the POV to defend
He looks
himself.
upset and disgusted.
Yeah, just to give you guys a quick look at who would do what with the veto. Okay. Kiefer, Tara, and Tina would all use the POV.
Yeah.
Beth and Ty were a little bit nervous if they won that they wouldn't be able to use it because it would look super sketch for them to veto one of Jed's nominees. It would look like they had this plan in place all along. So they did not really want to win this.
Okay.
Going
you think
into
they threw it?
I don't know that they threw it, but I don't think that they were trying as hard as they would have if they actually wanted to win it.
All right. Well, it's time for the veto competition.
It's time for a TikTok commercial.
Have you been practicing your TikToks?
No.
I'm surprised that there weren't any dances.
Yeah, right? Imagine they had to do like a dance routine.
Isn't like 50% of TikTok teenage girls doing like the same dance?
That's what it seems like.
Right?
But yeah, so Big Brother showed them a bunch of TikToks the night before.
There was like 3 videos the night before.
Yeah, and they had to study those, and then the competitions here were based on those TikToks.
Did they show them like continuously over and over and over?
I'm pretty sure they showed them like a bunch of times. It wasn't just like once.
When they did the first part and they were like, all right, put your blindfolds on because you have to put your blocks in the same order that... I didn't know any of these TikTok people, by the way.
I don't know TikTok at all, so I don't...
No.
I don't know.
So I didn't recognize anybody or whatever. So
if you know who the TikTokers were, leave it in the comments.
Yeah, I know like a lot of you guys are into TikTok, so they had to stack
I'm too
up.
Old.
That's sad. You had to stack up the blocks, blindfolded. The little shapes on the outside of them were like raised. They like glued them on, so you could kind of
feel it out and figure out what was what.
There was a lot of mistakes. Like
there were.
Like Ty didn't have his pictures all on the outside. There was a lot of funny little moments where the blocks had gotten off.
You like
of the
kick
pedestal.
your blocks away by accident, and then
where's my blocks?
Yeah.
And then there it is. But moving on from the first one was Tara, Tina, and Beth.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so the second one was a slop cookie recipe.
There was a little bit of math involved here, too. So you had to remember how much of everything was involved in this recipe, like the quantities. But you also had to convert the measurements from the imperial system to the metric system. Hey, metric!
Hey, 4th grade, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we learned about the metric system. I don't know when you did, but...
I don't know. I mean,
They were like, we're going to convert this country to metric. And then they were like, just kidding! We're not doing it. We got too much blowback. We're not doing it. So I was like...
we're lazy. We're
good.
not doing it.
So I said, good. I don't want to learn everything else. Buy new measuring cups and everything.
Yeah.
All right. So they had to convert it. They had to pull the little tiles out of a gross-ass bowl of slop. Slimy slop.
Blech. No
so
thanks.
Only Tina and Tara moved on.
Whoa!
Beth
so the
was
two
like,
nominees facing off in the final round.
And it was the old make your ping pong ball...
it was a trick shot.
Trick shot. There you go.
You had to throw your ping pong ball and have it ricochet off of each little...
6 little discs. I wanted to call them mini trampolines, but I don't think they were.
No. And then it had to land in this...
big freaking jar.
Yeah.
Could you make the jar any larger?
Well, I mean, you don't want some tiny jar. They're never going to finish it.
Make them suffer.
This was fun. I like the idea of this challenge.
It was fun. Also, you had to be like good at math and angles and stuff and consistency and...
Yeah, I mean, if you set up your discs one way and then you throw the ball in a completely different spot on the disc, it's not going to come out the same.
It looked like Tina was going to win. Because they
They were both really close.
to have gotten to the end of the situation the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
But then Tara
pulled out the win.
She had like a whole freaking bucket full of ping pong balls.
At first, I thought they only had one, and they were gonna have to retrieve it every time. That would suck.
That would have been bad.
That would have been an endurance comp right there.
All right, so...
But yeah, Tara won the veto.
Wow.
Good for her. Those are
She
things
won.
I never thought I would say. Tara won the veto.
Right?
And it came down to Tara and Tina. That's wild.
Yeah. So, Jed and Kiefer and Ty are having a chat in the kitchen after the competition.
Kiefer's assuming Braden's going to be going up on the block because that's what they discussed before.
So, what happens? They start joking about who's going to be the replacement.
Kiefer's like, come on, man, don't put me up. Thinking that it wouldn't even be a possibility.
And Jed goes, are you going to be a bitter juror?
Yup.
You know what? He probably would be.
He has said multiple times that he would be.
Well, Braden knows he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Because he can do the math.
This is like his worst case scenario. And do you think he actually heard them when they were talking about all this in the kitchen?
Probably.
Because the way that they showed it on the show, it seemed like it, but I'm not sure if that was just creative editing or what.
I don't know, but Jed tells Beth in the HOH bedroom that he should put up Kiefer.
What?
And she was like, what?
Yeah, it's interesting because Beth had actually said, remember her little push-up thing in the storage room? She was like, you know what? Kiefer is the move this week. Mm-hmm. But she never actually, like, really pushed for it.
Well, that we know of.
That we saw. You know, the feeds are down all the time.
Yeah.
But from what we saw, she didn't really, like, put in the work that much here. Mm-hmm. But Jed is all of a sudden like, yeah, I think I need to get rid of Kiefer.
I guess she kind of made him think it was his idea.
I think that was part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
She was planting little seeds here and there, for sure.
Right.
But Jed is like, yeah, Kiefer is going to beat all of us at the end. And he keeps going around saying how much he's winning and blah, blah, blah.
Well, Kiefer and Tina have a chat. Mm-hmm. And Tina is like, are you worried about going up?
Kiefer's like, no freaking way.
Oh, maybe you should be.
Oh!
Because you should really think about cutting down on joking about how many wins you have and how good you are at the game.
Win the whole entire thing. I mean, he's been saying it a lot to everybody.
And he's like, "Oh, come on, I trust these guys. Whatever,
yeah, like,
you know, they're not gonna put me
Sunsetters.
up.
I got this. We're good. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't say I didn't tell you so."
All right, so then Jed and Ty are talking about the move, and yeah, Ty is immediately on board. He's like, hell yeah, let's get him.
If Kiefer, get him. If Kiefer gets final 3, he's going to win.
Yeah.
He's going to win. All right, I have an announcement. The ball pit is now going to be a bedroom for one lucky house guest for the rest of the week.
I had assumed at the beginning of the season that was going to be the have-not room and people were going to be sleeping there, but then it didn't happen.
You think they protested too much and they were just like, we're not doing this?
Well, I keep hearing, like, whenever it comes up, Tara's all like, you guys can thank me, like, for why we're not sleeping there. So I don't know...
I think
what happened,
she had something, yeah.
But it sounds like maybe it was supposed to be the have-not room.
I think
then maybe there were some, like, liability issues that came up. I don't know.
This is unhygienic.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened there, but I think they probably were planning on using it as a have-not room.
All right, well, her and Jed are safe.
Yeah, they are not.
Tara and Jed are safe.
Neither of them will be sleeping in that room this week.
And the way that they're going to determine who gets to sleep in there is they're going to play a good old-fashioned game of hide and go seek.
Whoa!
Or hide and seek.
Yeah.
What did you call it as a kid?
Hide and seek. Or manhunt. We played manhunt a lot in our neighborhood.
Well, we called it hide and go seek.
Okay.
So
same idea.
Yeah, exactly. One extra word. But the last person to be found gets to pick the loser who has to sleep in the room.
Yes.
So this was kind of lame, I have to say.
They did not have great hiding spots. This was not some hide and go veto. I'm going to put this in the couch cushion. Like,
that would have been a lot of fun.
But they were hiding their own bodies, which are a lot bigger.
Who goes in my underwear? Who goes in my underwear Ziploc?
Yeah.
Natalie.
Never forget that.
All right, so that was BBUS, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so it ended up being Beth.
Beth was the last one to be found, which was crazy because she was like really close to Tina, and Tina was found early on. So
I guess they didn't figure that there would be two in the same room, so they just like took off after they found Tina. That Beth had partially uncovered when she hid herself.
Yeah. So Beth got to make the decision. And she was like, sorry, Ty.
Ty.
Yeah. But this...
She had an ulterior motive.
Yes, because there's a good chance that maybe there's some sort of a secret power hidden in that room. And she thought, if anybody's going to be getting that besides me, I want it to be Ty.
That makes sense. We always thought that there would possibly be a secret power in that room.
And it's just such an odd thing. Like, somebody's got to sleep in there now.
And it usually happens, like...
Around this time.
Around this time, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, was it William?
Oh, yeah, with, like, the robot arm and everything. Yeah. Oh, my God.
That was weird. All right, so...
So they have Ty's bed.
It's a little tiny kitty bunk bed.
Yeah.
With kid sheets.
I liked the dinosaur bedspread. That was cute.
I really, really wanted him to sleep, like...
In the balls?
In the balls. But it didn't happen for me. Maybe that's why Tara got them to say, you know, all right, we're not doing this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shut up and leave us alone. We're not doing this.
I'd love to hear the backstory on that, but yeah, he's got to sleep in that kid's bed, but it didn't look that bad.
Maybe we'll get some closure on that after the season's over.
I hope so.
All right, well, it was all, how do I turn the lights off?
Clap on, clap off.
Clap on, clap off. Shut the lights off.
The clap art.
Yeah. All right, so Brayden and Jed have a chat.
Yeah.
And Brayden's like, it's me or Kiefer.
By this point, Jed had pretty much already decided that he was going to be putting Kiefer up on the block. Mm-hmm. But he wanted to talk to Brayden and make sure that if he does this and he keeps Brayden safe, that Brayden is not going to turn around and put him up the following week. So Brayden, of course, is saying everything he needs to say. He's like, yes, I'm with you guys. Like, I'm on your side. I wouldn't put you guys up.
Kiefer's playing the middle. You got to get rid of him. Keep me.
Yeah.
So, next, Kiefer tells Ty he's worried.
Okay. It's pretty obvious that Kiefer, that something's up because
Jed didn't look him in the eye.
Jed's not looking him in the eye. He's being totally weird. And Kiefer is also getting vibes from Tara and Tina, who are like, hey, you should really, like, cut back on all your bragging and such. It's getting to be a little bit much.
A little braggy.
Yeah, so he's asking Ty, like, am I good? Like, what's going on here? And he's saying, like, I'm loyal to the soil. I'm with the four. Like, let's do this. And Ty's like, yeah.
Okay.
Ty also knows that Kiefer's going to be going up.
Well, the thruple's feeling really guilty about the whole situation. Because... this is Kiefer. This was somebody who was in two of their alliances.
Kiefer has saved their asses multiple times. I mean, just recently during the double eviction, he could have made a huge move there. Instead he took out Ro.
Right.
Dumb.
So he goes to the HOH and Beth is up there brushing her teeth or whatever.
She's doing her hair.
Oh, yeah.
She's always doing that.
Doing her hair. And he's like, I'm not going up, right?
Yeah, like, is the plan still the plan? Is it still Brayden?
I think the boys want to talk to you. No!
Uh-oh!
Yeah, that's a big red flag.
Yeah.
So, they come up to the HOH room.
He knows.
How could you? I've been loyal.
You could tell Kiefer
Sunsetters.
was very hurt. He did not think that this was actually going to be a possibility.
Yep.
Yikes.
He even pulled out the... You're a great guy, Jed. I hope my son grows up to be like you. To kill his father.
Oh my God. Lay on the guilt. Lay on the guilt.
But they told him, hey, if you make it to the final three, you're going to win. We can't have that. So
they're like, we believe you. We believe that you're loyal to us. But it just comes down to...
but we're not loyal to you.
Yeah, we feel like we can't beat you. So
yeah,
that's what it is.
All right. So Kiefer leaves. And Ty is
Oh,
sobbing.
Ty's so sweet.
He's so emoji.
They were all crying.
Yeah, they were all crying, but I think Ty took it the hardest.
I think so too.
He's very emotional. And then Tina and Tara comfort Kiefer, and he says, "Go get those guys."
Do you think on the inside they're like, "We told you so"?
Yeah, but they didn't want to say
Just like
it.
a small little bit of
It
that.
was more than a small. It was definitely an extra, extra large.
I think from Tara, absolutely, but
well,
maybe Tina.
Yeah.
Maybe Tina not as much, because she's always been closer to Kiefer.
All right, it's time for the POV ceremony. And Tiny Tara walks out and says, "I'm using this on myself, kids.
Yeah.
Now, who are you going to put up?"
Well, she had some nice words to say, too, about her brother.
Yeah.
Because it was the anniversary of his passing, so.
She did get her moment.
I'm glad that she had that moment, for sure.
Which was really nice. And then Jed puts the final nail.
Is it the final nail?
In the second to final nail in the Veto coffin, and says, "Kiefer, you're going up."
Blech. I mean, we saw, he told him.
Yeah.
So, that was no surprise there, but
what's going to happen?
Ooh, I'm going to let you guys know. It's been crazy on the feeds the last day.
Better watch those spoilers. If you really want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because you don't even get a quarter of the story without the spoilers. So.
I mean, because you'd think Kiefer going up on the block like that, it's done. He's out, right? But
maybe
is
not.
it?
Maybe not.
I don't know.
We'll see. So tomorrow's the eviction.
Yes.
And we'll see. I really don't know who's going at this point.
Yeah, anything could happen. Anything could happen.
That's right. So make sure you tune in tomorrow and every day. And we'll see you tomorrow. So until then, much love.